All right, this is my daily update for my build in public log, Saturday, April 12th, 2025. Still have a lot more work to do today, but I just wanted to check in really quick. I'm working on quite a bit, fixing a few bugs, trying to get the documentation ready. This is a sneak preview. There's still a lot more work to be done here. But this is the documentation to get started. Working on getting the website cleaned up, really. So, I mean, there's just so much shit I gotta do to get this cleaned up so people will take it serious. So when they come here, they know this is like a real product um, that you could actually go try. First is documentation. That's pretty vital. I need people to be able to like actually use their trial. I got this working. That's cool. So now you can see what agents are available. Yeah, a lot, a lot more to go, but I did want to talk about my automation that I've been working on this last week. Every day I kind of just let it run and I just check in every day briefly. Hey, how'd the automation go? And I made a very important decision. This is the automation that I did. I've made many videos about this, so every day almost every day, I upload a video here on my YouTube channel. And that video is responsible for kicking off the AI agent for my AI agent API service, agents code. That kicks off the YouTube agent. It gets the summary, it gets, the, the title, description, blah, blah, blah. And it calls a webhook, this webhook that is hosted on N8N on my own self-hosted N8N instance. And it calls ChatGPT and it goes, "Hey, make a summary for what happened today for uh, Twitter, X, Blue Sky, a community that I'm in." And I want to do this for more communities that I'm in so I can like automate and just, remove from my brain, oh, I need to go do that. I just want it done. So I've been experimenting with, and you might be thinking, well, isn't that an agent? Not really. I don't really think of this as an agent. This just the agent actually goes and runs the transcript of this YouTube video, makes a summary, and then it passes it to this, which is just ChatGPT, and it's like, hey, make a tweet explaining what happened today based on like this video. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just my words to you, and I want it to be translated to a text summary to give to the model to make a tweet. So I've been experimenting with this. It's garbage. It just sounds so horrible. The really like give one little sentence is better than a tweet. It just sucks. I'm telling you, I still think AI is not ready for this kind of thing. There's so much work that we need to do to get this not sounding like garbage. Like every time, every day this thing is ran, it sounds like trash. It's making me really mad. And I just don't have time to fiddle around with the prompts. I think I could get it better with like really big prompts. Like here's a writing example. Like here's an example of like how I want it to sound. Here's an example of how I don't want it to sound. But my problem is like it always sounds too much like ChatGPT. And I just don't have time to do this. Like, I really don't. I need to get my API service up and running. I need to get the website solid. I need to get documentation. I need to get an SDK. And I need to get in front of potential customers or customers. And I need to start doing, I need to get people on the phone. I need to start deeply understanding, like, what are the pain points companies are experiencing deploying and building agents? How could I help? Where can I find my place in the market? I need to do that. That's like, this is not moving the needle as much as like cold emailing people. So next week I'm going to start like really digging into cold emailing. But I just wanted to get this on autopilot so I could really start getting out there in front of more people. It's kind of cool. In now, they've like pivoted hard to the AI thing. Not surprising. They have a cool thing, human in the loop. And now I'm a big fan of this. Um, I believe very strongly in go try out agents. You do not believe me? Go try out all these various AI agents that are super hyped that do all these miracle things. The models are just not good enough. A lot of these agents suck. I'm going to be really blunt. And the agents suck because they try to do so much with the LLM. It's not good enough yet. It really is not. Even the new bleeding edge models. You need two things: a lot of real manual code, like good old fashioned code that a human does. That's what I do with my agents. My agents have a lot of code. Most of the agent, like real talk, most of these agents I'm building and are going to build, it's just real code. Now, it does call an LLM. There's some secret sauce. The secret sauce is just it calls an LLM for a key piece to like check things, to verify, to massage data, to take the input, to like there it's not I'm not just blindly sending to like your API call, like, hey, do this thing. I'm not just sending that to an LLM. There's a lot going on with the code. You could do that, like have a lot of code and wait for the LLMs to just get incrementally better, and then your agent gets better. That's the approach that I'm taking. Is I'm like, well, okay, it's not like as good as I want it to be, but when the next model comes out, it'll be better. The other thing you could do, which is extremely powerful, is don't automate 100%, do 80%, get 80% of the way there, and put a human in the loop. And that's why this is here, because people are really catching on. Like, it's just so much goddamn better when the LLM and your like agent does 80%, and then you have a human. This week, last week was like my experiment was let's just see what happens when the AI just does everything. This next week, I'm putting a human in the loop, me. So what happens is my video gets uploaded to YouTube. It goes out. My website, I have just a good old fashioned cron job, script that just runs every X number of hours. And it looks at the YouTube channel and goes, oh, hey, here's a new episode. The website does not have this. And by website, I mean my website, how to automate .dev. It goes, oh, there's a new episode that the site doesn't know about. I need to fix this, by the way. Hey, let me go like call the agent, get the summary, get the topics, build the chapter, and make a new entry on this like a blog post. That also kicks off the webhook to here. This calls the LLM for a brief little blurb, and it sends it to me on Telegram. And it goes, hey, Steven, should I demo it? I think I should demo it. Okay. I ran the agent, like I manually kicked off for yesterday's video, and I said, go run, go run the automation. Here is the blurb. Dropped, just dropped E94 on building docs for agents, eBay. Fucking trash. Do you see what I mean? This fucking thing pisses me off. I don't have time to this is a prompt issue. The prompt sucks. I need to do a lot more work, but I don't care. Just I don't have time. And honestly, I want to get this right because I hate the just AI slop. And this is junk, guys. This is AI slop, straight up. Curious to hear your thoughts. God damn it, that's so horrible. What do you do is you just like, and I do this on my phone because it goes to my Telegram bot that I built. So I'm just gonna go and change it. Done. Once I press submit, it does it for me. It posts for me. Let's try it. I'm gonna try this for a week, and I just want to see what happens. So, human in the loop. I'm convinced most tasks are better served doing that, like getting 85% of the way there with automation and AI. But for my agents, that's not good enough. I'm going for 100%. And that's the whole business. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Because I want to do the hard things. I want people, I want to wow people. I want to build agents where you don't have to have the human in the loop, where it's so dialed in, it works, and people are like, holy shit, that's like magic. This is a real AI agent that actually does work, and I don't have to do this. That's what I'm trying to build. Am I going to circle back and make this 100% later? Yes. But like right now in this coming month, do I have the bandwidth? No. So this is good enough. Anyways, that's the update for today. Okay, no questions or comments today, but I saw that I got a few new subscribers, so thank you. And if you're new here, please drop a like or comment. I would love to hear your feedback. What have you, what it, okay, you tell me, what has been your experience with using actual AI agents? I think most of them are overhyped and suck. The AI models are kind of like the iPhone. When it first came out, you had these huge leaps. You had the first iPhone, like the very first crappy one that didn't have copy and paste, that didn't have 3G, and then they leapfrogged and got really, really good. And then now it's just little incremental improvements every year. We're at that point already with the AI models. In my opinion, we need a big groundbreaking breakthrough. What we're doing now, it's like the new iPhone coming out every year. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit better. I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. But I'm still going to try to build the best agents that actually do a real task, that don't involve the human, that actually work. So, anyways, on to my random story for today. So, somebody came into town who is from Kansas, and we got talking about tornadoes. Uh, and he was telling us how he has seen many tornadoes in real life because he grew up in Kansas. That blows my mind as someone from California. I've never seen a tornado. I think I'd be very scared to see a tornado, but very excited. I've always wanted to see a tornado, but I don't want to see like a sad tornado that comes and kills people and destroys shit. I don't want to see that. That's not cool. But like a tornado in the middle of nowhere that fucks up a cornfield and that's it. That'd be cool. I've always wanted to go do that. Like go for like a day. You can go do tours where they run around and they try to show you a tornado. I've always wanted to do that. I've never seen one. But one time in the Caribbean, there was a weird storm and I saw a water spout. And this was pretty wild to see. Yeah, it looked exactly like this. Pretty wild. And so I've never seen a tornado, but like we were like staying in a place where we had a view right on the ocean, you know what I mean? So we were sitting there and we were watching this and this thing came down like this. I was like, "Holy shit, look at this." We were the person I was with, they're not from somewhere where there's tornadoes, said we were both pretty like in awe by this thing. Looked exactly like this and it was so cool to see. And it just kind of came down and it, you know, oh my God, that looks terrifying. Kind of like this, it made like the full funnel for a little bit, but it mostly looked like this, and then it just sucked back into the sky. And we were both like, "Oh my God, this is so crazy!" Never seen a tornado, but yeah, that's as close as I've seen. Not like in the Midwest, like what he has seen in Kansas. Like he's seen the real deal, and he said that they mostly come at night. And fuck me, is that terrifying? Like you're just asleep, and suddenly a tornado appears and is at your door, and you're running downstairs. Please let me have a house in an hour. Crazy how how extreme nature can be. You have these tornadoes and hurricanes and earth. To me, the earthquake is the scariest thing. But I talked about that in a recent video. But I don't know. Have you ever seen a tornado? What was it like? I zero clue. I talked about driving through Kansas before, and it was terrifying because it was at night and there was a storm, and it just felt like a tornado was gonna drop down out of nowhere and just run right into the car. It was a real eerie feeling. I'm pretty sure there was tornadoes in the area when I drove through, but yeah, I don't know, weird. Anyways, that's all I got for today. I'll see you Monday, and I should have more to show and share.